Hi, I'm Tessy, and this is my story. I was born here. Well, if you want to get specific about it, here, Miami, Florida, in 1999. I lived in Miami with my mom, dad, and brother until I was 5 years old. Then we moved north. Well, not that north. 5 hours north, to Ocala, Florida. Ocala is really where I grew up. Even though I wasn't born there, I consider it my hometown. Ocala is where I learned how to ride a bike. I went to elementary, middle, and high school there, and along the way met people that I'm still friends with to this day. I don't think any of my elementary school teachers would have expected me to have the major I have today. Math. Math was not really my strong suit. English was. I wrote my first set of song lyrics at 6 years old and read all 8 Harry Potter books before I graduated elementary school. But something changed when I got to middle school. All of a sudden I was good at math and just okay at writing. Math was my favorite subject from 8th grade onwards. I had no idea what I wanted my career to be, and still don't, to be honest. So math felt like a safe bet. But looking back, math was not what I did in my spare time. Everything that I did of my own volition was artistic in nature. I danced, doodled, wrote poems and songs, read romance novels, took weird, artsy photos, did photo shoots with my friends, and spent way too much of my spare time watching beauty videos. Nevertheless, I felt my major choice was working out for me freshman year. I got accepted to a summer research program in graph theory and even started to do math a little in my spare time. But unfortunately, that summer program was one of the worst experiences. I felt like an intruder who didn't like math as much as I was supposed to. And then, to top it all off, I got mono. I was sick for weeks and finally made the choice to come home early. So, my budding romance with math came to an abrupt end. But I still needed to graduate. Along the way, I discovered things like computer science and design that I'm certainly more interested in than math. But in order to major in those things, I would have had to transfer or graduate late. As of right now, I am really excited to graduate in the fall. Aside from that one research program, I've really enjoyed every job that I've had so far, so I'm pretty optimistic that entering the workforce full-time will allow me to find something that I'm very passionate about. Who knows, I might even go back to school in a few years and get my master's. But in the meantime, I'm looking forward to living in a world where nobody asks me, "What's your major?"